Hello and welcome to the Dutchin channel. It's Sunday the 7th of April 2024, just gone 8:45 in the morning, and we're going to do the selections today at Bath using the exchanges. So we're going to start with the first race here. This is going to be one of our races. This is the 150A, 8 go to post, and our top selection here will be Champagne Piaf. And Champagne Piaf is currently trading at 9, and stakes there of £11, 11 pence would return £100. And our second selection is City Streak, and that's currently trading at 5.4. Stakes of £18.52 would return £100. And our third selection is Tasman Bay, and Tasman Bay, that's currently 6.6, and stakes of £15, 15 pence would return £100. And we've got £5.22 left to stake. And our fourth selection is Miss Dolly Rocker, and that's trading currently at favourite now at 4.1. So the maximum stake we can have here is £5.22. And that brings us to our £50 stakes. So Miss Dolly Rocker, £5.22. Let's open up the calculator. And we'll times that by 4.1. And that returns us £21.40. So we would have a loss there. But we've got 3 running for us: Champagne Piaf, City Streak and Tasman Bay. One of those would return us £100. Moving into our second race of the day, this would be the 308. And in the 308, all go to post at the moment. There's 6 runners here for a handicap. And our top selection is A Day in Devon. So A Day in Devon onto the exchange, and that's currently trading at 2.42. So this is favourite. Stakes of £41.32 would return us £100. And second selection, Ziggy's Phoenix, and this is 11.5. And look at that, we've got £8.70 we need on it. We've got £8.68 left in the kitty. So that's £50 staked. We'll move into Ziggy's Phoenix first. £8.68 on this one, times 11.5 on the price would give us back £99.82. And our top selection, A Day in Devon, would return £100. Into our third selection at Bath, this would be the 343. And 12 go to post, all run at the moment. This is another handicap. And our top selection here would be Kurdos. So let's open up the exchange. And at the moment, Kurdos is top of the pile there at 4.5. Stakes of £22.22 would return £100. And our second selection is Rum Star. And Rum Star there is 15.5. So stakes of £6.45 would return us £100. And our third selection is King's Lynn. And King's Lynn, that's currently trading at 8.4. So you'll want stakes of £11.90 to return £100. And so far we've staked £40.58, leaving £9.42. And our full selection is Democracy Dilemma. And this is currently 15. So stakes of £6.67 would return us £100. And now we've got left £2.75. And our fifth selection is Desperate Hero. A Desperate Hero, that's 19.5. So this will have a stake of £2.75. And that will bring us up to our £50 stakes. So we'll start with Desperate Hero and £2.75, and we'll times this by 19.5 in stakes. That would return us 53.62, so we would get our money back on our fifth selection. And we have four running for us: Kurdos, Rum Star, King's Lynn, Democracy Dilemma. One of those would return us £100. And we'll stay at Bath. Our next selection here, our next race at Bath will be the 418, and our top selection here will be Hot Fuss. And then you can see there's a non-runner, which I've already done anyway, but Global Skies is a non-runner in the 418 at Bath, and that will leave 6 to post. And Hot Fuss here is trading at 6.8. And stakes of £14.71 would return us £100. And our second selection is Aragon Castle. Aragon Castle is favourite at 3.8, and stakes of £26.32 would return us £100. And our third selection is Ice Max, and this is currently 7.6. So let's see if we've got enough money to put on this one. That leaves us £8.98, so that would be our maximum stake on Ice Max. And that's where we're going to stay, £8.98. Staking on this one, times 7.6 price, would return us £68.24 if Ice Max was to win, so there would still be a profit there. And we've got two running for us, Hot Fuss and Aragon Castle. One of those two would return us £100. Now we're going to move into the 453 at Bath. 14 go to post here. Let's just make sure they're all running. Yep, they're all going as it stands. So we'll change that to the 453. And our top selection here is Cavalluccio. And Cavalluccio, let's have a look at the price here. That's currently trading at 11. So stakes of £9 and 9p will return £100. And our second selection is Destinado. And Destinado, look at that, right down the bottom, but it's only 6.4. So stakes here of £15.63 would return us £100. And our third selection, Big Bear Hug. And Big Bear Hug, that at the moment is 7.4. And stakes of £13.51 would return us £100. And that's going to leave us £11.77. And our fourth selection is Raintown. And Raintown is down this end as well. This is currently 27, and stakes of £3.70 would return us £100. And we've now got £8 and 7p left. And our fifth selection is Tarantino. And Tarantino, that's on there at 18. So stakes of £5.56 would return us £100. And we've now got £2.51. And our sixth selection is Fazite. No. Fazate. Yes, I'll go with that. Fazate is going to be a selection here. And that currently trading at 14. So the maximum we can have on this is £2.51. And that will be our £50 stakes in this race. And we'll start with Fazate. £2.51 stake times 14 on the price will return us £35.14, so a £15 loss there. But we do have 5 running for us. That's Cavalluccio, Destinado, Big Bear Hug, Raintown and Tarantino. One of those 5 would return us £100. And now we're going to go into the next race, and this is the 525 at Bath, where we've got 10 runners going to post. Yep, and they all go at the moment. And we're going to start here with our top selection, which is going to be Buraback. And Buraback, that's halfway down there. That's currently trading at 13, and stakes of £7.69 would return us £100. Our second selection is Sir Benedict. This is currently 10.5, and stakes of £9.52 would return us £100. And our third selection is Willingly, and Willingly, that's currently 14.5, and stakes of £6.90 would return us £100. And our fourth selection is Thanabi Pearl, and that's favourite at 3.6. Let's see if we've got enough to put on this first of all. And we've got £25.89 left, so not quite. And our total stake there is £50. So we're going to start with Thanabi Pearl, Pearl even. £25.89 stake. Times that by the price of 3.6 will give us a return there of £93.20, which is excellent. And we've got 3 running for us: Buraback, Sir Benedict and Willingly. One of those three will return us £100. And now in the last race at Bath, this is the 555. So let's click into here for the last race. And 9 go to post. No non-runners as yet. And our top selection here is Sugar Hill Babe. And Sugar Hill Babe, this is down the bottom there, that's 8.8 at the moment, so stakes of £11.36 would return us £100. And our second selection is a Lafdale, and the Lafdale, this is 9.6, so stakes of £10.42 would return us £100. And our third selection is 4 a Day, and 4 a Day, this is 8.2. Stakes of £12.20 would return us £100. And our full selection is 1 Heart, and 1 Heart is 8.4. Stakes there of £11.90 would return us £100. And we've got £4.12 left to stake. And Sarah's versus our next selection, which is the favourite, at 4.6. And maximum we can put on that is £4.12. And that will be our £50 stakes. So Sarah's verse gets the odd bit of £4.12. We're going to times that by the price of 4.6, and that will return £18.95, so we'll show a loss there. And we got 4 running for us: Sugar Hill Babe, a Lafdale, 4 a Day, and 1 Heart. One of those 4 will return us £100. So that's the last race at Bath. We'll just do a quick recap. In the 158, we got Champagne Piaf, City Streak, and Tasman Bay. One of those 3 would return us £100, and Miss Dolly Rocker would be the lower amount. Then in the 308 at Bath, we got 1 here running for us. That's A Day in Devon, that will return us £100, and Ziggy's Phoenix will be the lower amount. Then in the Bath 343, we got 4 running for us: Kurdos Rumstar, King's Lynn, Democracy Dilemma. One of those 4 will return us £100, and Desperate Hero, the lower amount. Then in the 418, we've got Hot Fuss and Aragon Castle. One of those 2 will return us £100, and Ice Max, the lower amount. The 453 at Bath, we've got Cavalluccio, Destinado, Big Bear Hug, Raintown, Tarantino. One of those 5 would return us £100, and Phase 8 would return us the lower amount. The 525 at Bath, we've got Burraback, Sir Benedict, and Willingly. One of those 3 would return £100, and Thornaby Pearl would be the lower amount. And in the last race there, the 555, we've got Sugar Hill Babe, a Lafdale, 4 a Day, and 1 Heart. One of those 4 would return £100, and Sarah's verse the lower amount. So that's the Bath card for today. Good luck, and let's hope we can all get some winners, and we'll meet again in the results show this evening.